In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, human being is an interesting creature. We are of the view that I am quite intelligent, I am wise enough, I can understand the people, the kind of people they are, and I can understand and I can rightly treat every individual. But the time has proven that this claim of ours is not a right one at all. Why? Because, look, we come across some people, one person, then another person, and so on throughout our life. Every time we meet a new person, and some of these people look quite promising towards us, we attach our expectations with those people because of one reason or because of the other reason. We attach our expectations with those people upon seeing one good quality in them, upon seeing one good deed by those people, either it was told by they themselves or in any other way. We see a quality of those people and we get impressed with those people. Then we start getting closer to them, we try to get closer to them, and we find our opinion that this is a nice and decent person, this is quite a sincere person, and if at all I succeed in getting closer to this person, if at all I succeed in forming a closer relationship with this person, it will be very beneficial, it will be very useful for us, and it will lead us toward the success and toward the happiness I wanted to achieve. I was in need of this person, but it took too much of the time before I could understand this person, before I could get closer to this person. Otherwise, I should have done it much, much earlier. Had I succeeded in doing it much earlier, I would have reached at a better place. I was lacking this like people. I was not having the friends like this one, and for that reason, I could not develop and could not move forward. But now what happens that with the passage of time, we come to know that the kind of expectation I had attached with this person, those expectations of mine are not coming true at all. I was expecting that they will become helpful toward my success, but it didn't happen at all. I was of the view that my relationship with these people will be quite an interesting, quite an amusing, and quite a strengthening me for me, but it does not happen, and it didn't happen at all. Rather, some of the bitter experiences does take place upon our relationship with that particular person, and with the passage of time we come to know that this person was not worth getting closer to at all. I should have kept myself at a distance. I shouldn't have get closer to this person at all, because I was of the view that this person is quite a sincere and quite an honest person. Now the time has told, and the days and the weeks and the months and the years have proven that this person is not the person, the kind of person I wanted to see in him. This is rather quite a different person. I am of the view that all the people are not neither so good nor so bad nor so sincere, neither so honest. We need to keep a kind of carefulness and a kind of cautious attitude. This cautious attitude of ours and this carefulness on the part of us would have saved us from any sort of trouble, from any sort of pain, from any sort of disillusionment or any sort of frustration coming from that side, I think we started say believing that this person is quite an honest one, quite a sincere one, and my relationship with this particular person will take me toward the betterment. I will be getting strengthened because of this person. But later on, we come to understand that this person is not the kind of person I was looking for. I was expecting of him. This is rather quite a different person. Maybe all the people are having some similar traits. None of the people is that much sincere, and none of the people are that much honest. None of the people are that much responsible human being. I think that we need to take care of all this situation, and all of those people are not so bad people as well. It depends upon we ourselves whether we are getting good out of them or we are getting bad out of them. How do we manage our relationship with that particular person? Although my this talk of mine doesn't mean that there are no crooks in the society, there are no fraudulent people in the society, or no sincere people in the society. All the people are definitely not the same. The people are different from each other, but even the so called honest and the sincere people, if at all we are carelessly getting closer to them, if at all we start depending upon those people, if at all we start expecting so much of the good from those people, let me tell you that these attitudes and these expectations of ours, of mine and yours, are going to be hurt, and we will not be able to get anything else out of that. And at the end, we will be found saying that all the people are the same and there are no difference between the people. I should have kept all the caution. I should have been careful and a cautious person. I should have adopted a very careful attitude toward this particular person. Had I adopted a very cautious attitude toward this person, I would have protected myself. I would have protected my interest. I would have protected myself from any sort of incurring losses and the troubles and the pains and the situations like this one from this particular person. I am of the view that we shouldn't be depending that much upon anyone else at all. We shouldn't be expecting that much good and honest behavior, that much of the sincerity from anyone else. A person was found saying that we as a matter of fact, we think that everyone else is an honest man, and most of these people, the person I'm interacting with is quite an honest and quite a sincere person. But later on, it the person it we come to a conclusion that the person is not was neither an honest one and not a sincere one. And this person was found also saying that it is far better if at all we think that the person is a dishonest one and an insincere one. The person is having a kind of ulterior motives instead of acting sincerely. But if this person proves later on that I am a sincere one, I am neither dishonest, not an insincere person, and I don't have any sort of ulterior motives, I think this is the time to start believing in a particular person, and this is the time to feel strongly that there are some certain honest people as well. But as for the overwhelming majority of people here in our society, and maybe in the rest of the societies as well, overwhelming majority of the people, these people are neither honest nor sincere when at all. And if at all, upon looking any good attitude, upon looking any good deed upon of those people, we might get impressed, or we do get impressed because of their greater and better social status as compared to us, and we start believing that my relationship, my interaction interaction and my spending time with these people will be quite beneficial for me, and it will improve me, it will raise my status, and it will give me whatever I wanted to achieve. I should have been interacting this person since the past several decades. I think that is all wrong attitude. We need to become more and more cautious and not to rely upon anyone else. Rather, we shouldn't be putting the responsibility of our works upon that of anyone else at all. If at all we do that, we will be hurt and a lot, and we will be in a loss. We will be in a pain, and we will be in a trouble, and all of that happened because of only one reason. This only one reason was that we had attached the expectations from the people which we should have been attaching.